So what's up, squad? I'm looking at Dougie today. I got my fresh black pants on, and it's a nice day. Marvin gave me this little jacket this morning. As I woke up last night, I had the discovery that Curry had a sister, and I was looking like Coach Jones, but I realized that the main thing that the Satanists hated, the niggers, was my mirrors. They hated my image, they hated my reflection, they hated my mind, they hated my thoughts, and it's what nagged them. Like, they try to say it was my literature, my athletics, but it was my mirrors of handsomeness, my mirrors of reflection of the morning of what I woke up to each day that made them mad, because they were all around this morning. They were all around this morning, and they said we will not lose, but it was my mirrors that made them angry. It stirred their soul. It made their fathers mad to their spirit of their gut. It made them, but what made them even more mad is that boy Little Mike said, "Bitch, do something," to their face. And they try to say, "Hey man, I have heart, nigga. Do it to my face, nigga. Ain't nobody playing with your ass." And I didn't have the biggest. I didn't have the biggest life, but it was my mirrors, and they try to rejoice that I look like Coach Jones when they bulged my head, and they said nobody will see. This was all in Virginia, in the land of the United States, long before 2017, 2019, albinos in 2009, and the magic draw. But today was the He's Able video, and it was nice and sunny outside. And Mom said, "You look good, Maurice, coming from those dirty sweatpants and hoodies and afro." And I was all right, but it wasn't impressive to Curry's sister. And I tried to rap in the bathtub after having all my breakthroughs of flowing my raps and specific raps after all my poetry these nights. But what made the Satanists the most mad is my image and the way that I woke up in the mirror. But what made them even more mad is Moore said, "Do something." And it made them mad. They try to say, "We see this book," but Morris said, "Do something." And the Satanists were all around as I got up, and when I was putting on my clothes, these clothes and my twists, I just looked like Coach Jones now, and it put a very bad spirit. But the magic draw spoke of the lilies of the horizon of my soul. But the Satanists said, "We will not lose. We see these eyes." But God said, "I see, Maurice. Don't worry." God said, "I see." And today was the He's Able video. And last night I had the breakthrough late at night after eating cookies and a Jones, that I had the breakthrough that the nigger said we will give a blood sacrifice, and they try to enslave. We will put our say to these eyes, and nobody will see. They said, but God said, "Bitch, sit your ass down, nigga. Ain't nobody playing with your ass." And God said, "I'll reward the truth." They try to say we're gonna get him in secret, but God said, "I'll reward the truth. I reward these eyes of honor, Maurice." And they try to say we're gonna get him. But Marvin was looking spazazzy today. But I was so fat, and I looked in the mirror, but I was a little bit handsome. But the mirrors was what the Satanists wanted to put their chemistry in. They weren't satisfied, and they were mad at the composure and the handsome soul of that young Venom, and they wanted him erased. But what made them even more mad is Moore said, "Bitch, sit your ass down," to their face while he was pretty as heck. And it made them mad, and they wanted to erase it, and they made a tricky device They made a tricky, crafty device against the soul of Maurice.